Hi Miss No, I am Jonathan Augustine and I'll be doing my second vlog reflection. So as usual, I'll cover three questions of what I learned, uh, the and the thing or the things I'm unsure about, and also how can the lesson help me to improve my teaching and learning. So first I'll talk about what I learned from last week's presentation. So from last week's presentation, firstly is I learned some of the issues faced by e-learning of different parties such as students, educators and institutions. So based on my presentation and other groups presentation, I've learned that one of the biggest problem faced by students is internet connection. It's very hard for students to carry out e-learning if there's no internet or if there's slow internet. And as for educators, I realized that they really need proper training, skills, and finally they have to have the mindset in order to implement e-learning too. Finally, for institution, one of the biggest problem for them is that I realized that it's hard for the institution to convince educators to carry out e-learning at the same time get all the proper technology to carry out e-learning. The other thing that I learned more about qualitative and quantitative research. Since my group did on qualitative research, which is based on interviews, um, I, I was able to understand more about how is it carried out. As for quantitative research, I learned a lot too by observing how the other groups presented. Like some of the key points that I've taken from quantitative research is that it's important to tabulate your data based on percentages, and also it is important to have adequate amount of samples or people in order to carry out the research. Also, I've changed my mindset towards quantitative and qualitative research. Earlier I thought quantitative research was easier because I like to deal in numbers, but I realized that it's quite tough too because you have to tabulate a lot of data. And finally I learned about research is that you shouldn't compare your research finding with others, okay, because I believe each research has their own um, unique style and a unique way of presenting. Next, I'm going to talk about one of the thing I'm unsure about last week's presentation. Um, the only one thing that I'm unclear about or was unclear about was the definition of the term techno-pedagogy. Okay, although my group presented on it, but I was still unsure of what that term actually means. So after doing some reading and discussion with my friends, I've concluded that it's actually the knowledge and skill of teaching by using technology. So that's all about the term techno-pedagogy. And finally, I'll talk about how the presentation last week can help me to improve my teaching and learning. So first is that by having this presentation, I'm able to foresee some of the problems faced by various parties in e-learning. Okay, the various parties are students, lecturers, or educators, and finally institutions. Okay, so by knowing all the problem, okay, I can like prepare myself to face all this problem before it occurs to me. And also one more thing I learned about the presentation is how to say, not to compare your presentation with others. So when I'm a teacher, I can teach my students too that you should not compare your work with others, but instead you should be happy with your work, okay, and you should be happy with the effort that you put in into your research and the results that you come up with. Okay. And also, since I've learned a lot about qualitative and quantitative research, I can teach my students on how to carry out these two research in future too, okay, as part of their project or some other learning uh, task. Okay. Yeah, so basically that's about it for vlog 2. Thank you.